Service is actually out today. uh, and Ronak has been returned from Goa trip. So, yeah, how was that, Ronak?
Yes,
When did you return? You returned yesterday, right?
yes,
Okay, great. I think yeah, it's a very nice place.
yes.
Yeah, it's yeah, cool place. A lot of my friends also visited. How many of others have visited Goa?
Rasukai in November month.
Mm.
I haven't. I have twice.
One of them was a family trip, right?
Yes.
Not counted.
But that was second trip, so it's good. Hopefully, your first trip would have been better one.
Yeah, it was with friends. So no, boat trip was good. Along with my family also, I enjoyed. So yep.
Great, yeah, yeah. It's for everyone. It's an amazing place. Even though Goa at the moment is not for good news.
Yes,
Manohar Parrikar has passed away.
Yeah. So Ronak, I think you were there at that time, right?
yes. Actually, lots security, very tight security and airport at return time, and also due to our Indo-Pakistan, so
Right.
very tight security. Checking is very strict. Means on the airport, not on the in the city, but on the airport, very tight security.
Wow. Yeah. Because CM,
Yes,
they lost a very good person, very good chief minister. For international team members, guys, Goa is. How many of you guys, Gonzalo, Yari, do you know Goa?
I haven't gone there,
So,
but I have heard because of it was famous in here in Mexico because of the psychedelic trance trend. There was some discs that were called Go Ahead, and we used to listen to them. But I have heard it's a really nice beach and
mhm.
it's really international and uh, really nice place. I have heard from other friends that had the chance to visit.
actually,
No, I never heard to, but it looks very good in the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's one of the greatest place in India when it comes to beach and lots of greeneries in lots of places. Goa is actually a small state, small territory, and there are various parts. And lot of people are from all around the world actually visits Goa every year, every season. Unfortunately, recently, Goa's chief minister actually died because of pancreatic cancer. This person, so yeah, he was a very good person, very good politician, and this one is a
How
new chief minister.
yes.
how far is from Delhi?
I think must be more than 1,000 miles daily to Goa. It's all the way from Hurt,
Oh,
yeah, from all over to here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You need to arrive by plane. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Um, is it
Mhm.
expensive to stay there, or how is it?
For local, it's not that expensive, but for international people, yeah, it is expensive.
Oh, I see.
Actually, I have seen lots of Russian
But
people.
kind of early you get to Goa, then it's not expensive.
Yeah, it's a little bit expensive, we can say, even for local. But I think yes, it's more expensive for international visitors.
Depends upon season as well. So somehow in some season, like rainy season, it's more cheaper than Delhi. So you will be able to find out the hotels in 500 and say 600 or 1000 even. So it's depend on season as well. Even though for foreigner it is very cheap, so somehow they bought like houses and something like that, very cheap prices. So it depends.
Right. It depends.
Or
Yeah,
or
if we
it,
compare from Andaman, it is far cheaper, far cheaper. So Andaman
or
is also good place for beaches and something sceneries, their sceneries, but it's too costly compared to Goa.
oh, and the weather is it's cold or it's a bit warm.
In summer, it is hot, too hot in
Oh,
summer as well. But yeah, normal
oh
season
well.
is like May, June, April, May. Hardly May it is visitable, so you can visit up to May.
Oh
Right.
I
man.
think TT must go there for holiday. I think we should all go there for holiday.
Oh yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
If you guys can visit, then for sure. Maybe we actually plan out. I'm not sure at team level, at company level, something was discussed in 2018 to actually have a company-wide trip somewhere in Asia, but it hasn't. It has never got into action. But at least we can as a PPC team perhaps meet somewhere, not in India but somewhere in Asia. I'm open for that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Me too. We
Yeah,
can
for sure.
go for Thailand or something like that, Indonesia or Thailand.
There are great places out there in Asia. Uh, so
Thai.
each one of us can see, which Asian countries is cheaper to you. For Indians, I think each country would be cheaper, but it's important for European team members, Gonzalo, Yari, not European, Central American team members. You have to check which countries is cheaper for you in Asia, and from there on, Quinton, for you as well, I guess. So you guys can first check.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think Thailand and those countries is not too expensive. It is expensive, but not as expensive as other countries. Like I know a lot of people from South Africa goes to Thailand.
Correct.
Oh,
Malaysia, Taiwan, Indonesia, China,
yeah.
Singapore, Japan, South Africa. These are top countries to visit in Asia, and surprisingly, not having India.
Mhm. Dubai will be also.
Yeah, top 10, but the list will be big one.
It depends upon which website you are browsing. So something like local site you are browsing.
Ashok, this is about top universities.
For
Asia is
which
10 best countries from me.
The last, this top 10, these are the universities where you
study? Oh
can
yes,
study abroad.
correct.
Google is
This
tricking
one
you.
is a more believable. Forbes article
Yeah.
starting Philippines, number 10, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, India. Thank God, India is there.
Thanks to me.
China is also there.
Top
South
10.
Korea. South Korea is also interesting.
We can plan to visit North Korea. What do you say?
the
Sure.
the pro the
Pakistan.
problem is if we meet in China and it's not Hong Kong or Macau, we can't we cannot access to the PPC account because AdWords. I think we cannot work because Google doesn't work over there.
Good
No.
point. Good point.
Yeah, yeah. Or maybe we need to purchase like a VPN or something.
why not, maybe, when you guys get time, check which country is cheaper to you, and then we can decide, which one to visit. Maybe kind of like this upcoming Christmas or Thanksgiving period when we have long holidays, company-wide holidays. I think that would be perfect time to
All
visit.
right. Will do.
Yep. We absolutely need to plan it. And as I said, I'm open for it and I'm also serious for it. I just need your, if you guys are interested, we can certainly plan somewhere in, by end of like May, June, for a good trip towards November month, middle of the November, where we have Thanksgiving holiday. I think Christmas would be costlier. So Thanksgiving period can be really a very good period for us. We will be having 4 days back to back off. So certainly good time at that time. Great. Very nice discussion. So let's come back to one of the important, way I would like to talk about. You guys can create non-branded campaign for, each and every individual product using bulk feature being provided by BigCommerce. Not sure if many of you know this feature or not, but BigCommerce, since years, when those description line 1, description line 2 with 35 character limit used to be there. Since then, BigCommerce has been offering a quick way to import all of your product details in the form of text sets directly. So generally that export will contain headline, description line 1, description line 2 in old format. There will be landing page, product landing page as well. And you can also pull product price. And that product price you can put anywhere in your ad text. So as soon as you log in into BigCommerce dashboard, under marketing on the left hand side, you should find out a couple of options here. Yahoo search marketing, which is now actually overlapped with Bing ads. So Google AdWords, this is where you will going to find out a quick import window. So here you can select either any specific categories for which you want to import, your products into text sets format. Or by default, I would select all categories. And then you guys will see that, you can put certain placeholder here, like what you want in ad headline. Normally we need product title, some part of product title in ad headline, description line 1 product summary, description line 2. This is where, this is a common text. You can use a common text texture here. It could be maybe free shipping, order over certain dollar, and only buy only at. Here you can, utilize it whichever way you want it. Something like, only, and there will be a price, and here you can put free shipping or $50. So since it's just 35 character, you won't be seeing everything here. So this additional information you can add later in your spreadsheet, which you will upload into your AdWords, right? I'm just typing in buy now or shop now. Display URL doesn't matter here. You can use just the same domain name. Final URL is where you need to put product link, and this way it will pull product link from BigCommerce. Ad type, campaign, ad group. Either you can put any information here, or you can just leave it blank, because anyway you will going to edit your spreadsheet, imported spreadsheet, before you can upload it into AdWords. Okay, so you need to enter something here. Type in text sets. Campaign could be non-branded, product specific. Ad group, you can write product specific. Something you need to write in order to pass this window. Export it. So depending on number of products, BigCommerce will take time to provide you the exported file. Exported file will be in Excel format. It's a 4 MB for Magnolia. Now you will have to actually, utilize this information with your creativity. What you have gotten here is 2435 products. That is 2435 products. And all have come here in the format of typical old AdWords text sets. So title is mostly fine, because even it won't be fine. We will have to check their length. So you need to have minimum 30 character title, and a lot of these titles are exceeding over 30 character. So either you need to trim it, which is a little bit time consuming job, or you probably want to put a static title everywhere where you are exceeding those character limit. If you are exceeding character limit greater than 30 is in too few products, no, it's in lot 13,561. I think we have a lot more products for Magnolia than what I have calculated. Oh, yes, 14,887. It's a big list, big list. So you have to utilize your creativity in certain Excel specific formula, or if you can utilize like trim features, and can trim your product title in such a way that it not only falls under minimum AdWords 30 character, but it also makes sense. For example, I know how to actually remove this burgundy word from this, so that this ad title still makes sense but come within 31 character limit. And there are certain formulas which I know, using which I can remove quickly any word that is coming after this colon, not colon, after this dash. So that's how, or else if you don't know how to, obviously for 14,000 products you cannot one by one can make changes. So you absolutely need formula to help you here to get rid of any additional word coming after this, so that your headline goes to 31. Now you come to description line 1, and here this description line has been trimmed with these 3 dots, because BigCommerce is still using that old format, and obviously you cannot use it. So my suggestion would be either since this is just not enough, you should utilize any common description line here. That would be fine. Anything you can pick up from the website or the existing text sets that you are running for Magnolia Boutique. Something like sometime even if you don't want to go, or if you don't have enough detail in the fashion boutique, a lot of time I utilize meta description, because meta description typically applicable into all products. So I quickly copy this meta description. So online boutique, great prices on trendy fashions. Something you have to use from either title or description. Magnolia is a woman's online boutique with the latest fashion must have. Find easy fits for various body types, great customer service, and amazing prices. So you can probably use woman's online boutique. Okay, something you need to use little bit creatively. Remember, don't forget those superlative words that we should always use. 2019's best woman's online boutique with the latest fashion must have. Something like this. And since we have over 90 characters, description line, you have got over 90 character limit. So you can feel free to utilize as many as many sentences as possible, provided that it must be within 71. Now in description line 2, what you are getting is dynamically placed product prices. And here you can put if Magnolia is offering any free shipping online. So you can write even that common word, or if you don't have any offer, then you can find out something from here. And this must be also within 71. So it's going over 90. Fine, easy fits service, what it is great customer service. Okay, forget about like making sense. It is just an example. This is why this is how you can trim it. Display URL is not supported anymore since it's path now. So you can remove final URL you have got for each and every specific product. Now campaign and ad group, you can inside a campaign you can just keep it whatever you want, but ad group, use one product per ad group. That means what you are using in your ad headline will also become your ad group. So that way you will dedicate each ad group to each product. Now that's ad part. Now what about keyword, which is most important? And keyword, since we often seen that most of clients products are SEO optimized, in other words those products have a very good titles that often have that often have a good keyword or good word. And normally people searches something like this: coffee is life tea clean. So you can harvest a specific keyword from the title. Coffee is a life tea clay. So probably you can utilize a couple of these what to say this breadcrumbs. Where it is falling is it's a tops, and then it's a t-shirt. So you can probably harvest a keyword like woman's tea, and you can probably pull even the keyword even the color as well. You can use something like even woman's clothing tea or tops tea. I'm not sure what this clay word is. Clay could be something else. So from here you need to harvest like denim jacket. Some product will come very easier to harvest a keyword from. Forget about test product, denim jacket, then American tank, wine lace dress. You need to harvest keyword from here, and that way you can perhaps in couple of hours would be able to create a non-branded campaign for all the products that will have very good mapping. If anyone would be searching with any of your keyword that you are bidding, clicking on ad, clicking on that, not only they'll be seeing product prices in your ad, but they'll be landed into specific final URL like this. Okay, this is a test product. So denim jacket, for example, woman's denim jacket. Obviously, Magnolia Boutique is for woman, so you need to logically use this title to harvest keyword for woman's denim jacket. If someone would search with that and click your ad and see the product prices, like it's the denim jacket is in 16.99. Okay, where that product has gone. I think this is no longer available. So another thing is, a lot of products might not be available. Yep. So again, this spreadsheet needs to live up on your all of the products. So perhaps I also know another operation to check whether some product actually redirect to any other place or not. For example, I utilize a plugin. Let's pull in the plugin here. SEO tools. SEO tools. This is an external plugin I often use when I have to run certain Excel operation. So, okay, is it right here or not? Go SEO tools. Perfect. Now, SEO tools offer a lot of quick operation. You can use HTTP check. So HTTP setting, or directly type in HTTP. HTTP status is what I am referring here. So it automatically check if certain product has been moved permanently or not. So if something has been moved, obviously those products are no longer available. I can quickly check that and can easily remove, all of these. For not found also doesn't make sense. So a lot of these product will no longer, are no longer available. Correct. I think out of 14,000, a lot of products would not be available. So you need to check, first which products are available, and for them, you can easily create a campaign like this. If these products sound too many to you, I would suggest, you guys can start with just the highest important category product, and maybe just, top 20 or 30 products. Top 10 selling products can also work here.
So
Any question?
out of 14,000, there is only 800 or 900 products are active right now. So we have to check.
So another thing is, don't use this BigCommerce feature. Just get an export from developer or a DP. That can you provide me an export that contains title, description, product URL, price of all the active products? That would be far easier.
One of the thing I just want to add here. So I will suggest to not to use price-based campaign basically for apparels, just because most of the apparels are basically the generic. So even though if we try to launch price-based campaign for apparels, we need to be very careful. So because it can be give you the most broad terms or something like broad specific keywords. So
it could be, but remember, when you add price, you pre-qualify user. Normally, only those people would have chances to click your ad who would have understanding that, okay, this is the price, and perhaps, this is what I can afford. You normally pre-qualify with the prices. Of course, for apparel, we haven't tested it for apparel. Maybe we have tested in the past, and probably it may have not worked. You guys maybe test out two ads here. One ad with product price, and better to put your product price in the title as well. And one ad without anything, any price at all. For apparel, it could be little bit challenging, but what is a good thing here is, we will likely going to have a very good quality score. And what I have seen into some of the accounts, not for non-branded ads, but from shopping ads, I have seen, lot of system which provided sales are just the part of product titles. For example, in Lau Lau Boutique, and I also added this information in a lot of audit emails that I have sent to you guys. We can actually learn from that pattern. So Lau Lau Boutique gets a lot of sale from Charisma sweaters, and Charisma sweater is a part of that title. Now that those all sales are shopping, and you guys might think that, okay, that sales come from shopping, then how can we believe that it will come from non-branded or not? Of course we don't know, but we will have a better non-branded campaign, and we have to test it. If it is not performing, then we have to make it perform. So I'm excluding all the not set, and also excluding kind of brand term. and setting last 90 days state range. Here we go. Dusty pink sweater, charisma ponchos. Even we'll go little more broader because charisma product is still available for this client, and we have been running a special campaign for charisma sweater. Here we go. Charisma sweater converts a lot, and charisma sweater is a part of this product title. So what we have created is, go ahead.
So Ashok, most of these queries because of shopping campaign. The queries for shopping campaign mostly they not convert on search channel. They fit for shopping channel.
I think we need to test it. The only answer will come if we test it and see if it is converting or not. We may probably not see it convert for certain cases, but in some cases where users, are kind of doing price searching, are kind of looking for products, a specific product. If they click on that, who knows? We probably can see sales as well. You can start with top 20, 10, 20 products. You don't have to go this way, even though I recommend going with this way, because you never know which product might bring you sale. Even any product from new arrivals might bring you sales. The top 10 or 20 converting product will not guarantee future sales. But if you put all products and try to bid on in every possible harvested keyword, then you can probably get the sale.
Ashok, I have it's a comment because, some of our clients in apparel are fast fashion, and, the stock are changed every time, every moment. So in those cases, do you also recommend to send the user to a specific product? Because, for example, in my experience and in my cases of the accounts what I handle is I prefer not to include a product link because the products and the stock change every moment, and maybe I will redirect a user to a non-stock product, and maybe can generate like a drop visit,
So for a business where product stock gets changed every week or so, you cannot actually maintain this campaign. You cannot keep it updated. You at least have a stable inventory for something like 1 month. You can launch campaigns and you can run it for like 3-4 weeks. Normally for apparel businesses, some products go quickly out of stock. It's okay. As soon as that product goes out of stock, your landing page will be 404, and AdWords will throw up disapproval, and ultimately that ad won't be going to serve. So you're not going to waste your dollars on those 404 products when a product goes out of stock. But at least you need a kind of like stable inventory. So for changing inventory, I would not recommend it running.
Oh, okay.
You should check with DPs to double check with client, how their inventory gets updated. For example, Atlanta Light Bulbs, this is electronic business, and this is where I have tested this BigCommerce, imported products. This is where I have utilized this. And since Atlanta Light Bulbs gets a lot of sales by LED bulb number, so for here it is working. It has been always worked, and that's the main reason this client also returned to Coalition, that he really found this campaign driving a great results for him. So it was a major performer for Atlanta Light Bulbs back in 2016 when I had initially launched it. But we can say Atlanta Light Bulbs is an electronic business, so it's easier to get sales for something like where people search with uh, parts number. I'm not sure if it would work for apparel, but we at least need to test it. Look at that, when we had launched it, it was having awesome performance. This is the period when Atlanta Light Bulbs was not with us, but we had kept it performing Q2 2017. And the campaign has been built up just straight away. I exactly did what I have shown to you guys, utilize Excel's features to quickly pull the ads. Inside ads, we are even showing the pricing. So here is what you can see. We have put the product pricing in the title. This is the title, and this is the common headline, some of the common description we are using. Replace the discontinued balls, something like that. So if someone, and I just put the exact same title as a keyword, because Atlanta Light Bulbs get a lot of sales from this kind of word. So if someone search with that, click this ad, he'll be taken to the exact landing page. So it's a performing for this case. And for electronics, where you get sales from parts, you should always run this. Accounts like Quinton, maybe you can test it out for EWC. Then we also have Western Motorsports, but Western Motorsport already doing well. For ALB, definitely this will be our key focus. But for apparel businesses and other kind of online businesses, feel free to test this out. Any concern, question, comment, suggestion?
Yeah, Ashok, can you guide us basically to me to add that extension, SEO tool extension into Excel? I'm unable to find that.
Sure. So installing extension is easy. You just need to type in Niels Bosma's SEO tools for Excel, and you need to download it. I'm not sure if he started charging fee for this, but I have old version and I still keep using that old version, which is free of cost. So try this.
I think that is available for only for Windows, not for Mac. I tried, but it is not working for me.
Then perhaps it's not for you. Yep, I'm not sure if it is there for Mac as well or not. It's there. SEO tool. Okay, SEO tool doesn't work on Mac Linux. Just plain old Excel and Windows. Okay, but you can utilize, if you have to check 404 URL, you can utilize Screaming Frog.
Screaming Frog.
Yeah, download it. We have paid credential for this. So you just need to copy, all these URL and paste there in one of window, and it will quickly check which one
Frog is paid or free.
Screaming Frog is paid, but we have paid account credential.
Okay, do we have?
Yep, I'll provide you. Download it. Also, the better is you can ask developer to provide you pull or client. Make DP to provide that proper spreadsheet of containing product title, description, product price, product landing page of all the active products. So that will eliminate your additional operation of checking off like which products are active and which are not. For Shopify based clients, since Shopify doesn't offer anything to export, so only way left is obviously you need to get the spreadsheet from DP, and DP will assist you. They'll get you. And we have a lot of clients who are using Shopify in BigCommerce. So in Shopify's case, you can ask DP to help you. If you are afraid of using thousands of products, start with just 20, 30, 50. and check, how you see the performance. If you see conversion coming in, then go ahead and kill it with all the products. That method can also work.
Okay.
All right, great. So that being said, feel free to do that. In case if you come across to any problem, be sure to let me know. That being said,